Hi, my name is Mushfiq, and for my presentation, I will be talking about the topic hiring discrimination against Muslims. 9/11. This is the date that changed a lot of Muslim Americans' lives here in the United States. The biggest way Muslim Americans' lives changed was that since this date, they have faced more resume screening bias than any other racial group. As a Muslim American, I have also seen a lot of people who aren't Muslims get called back for a job faster than a Muslim person. This is an issue that I wanted to look more into because with me graduating from college, I know that this is an issue that most likely I will run into. So my central question is, why does resume screening bias occur against Muslim Americans? My first example is a lot of Muslim women wear hijabs and that is not getting them jobs. Some jobs are not willing to accommodate Muslim women wearing hijabs. As for my second example, Muslim people get less callbacks due to their names and people with white names got 3 times the more callbacks, which should not happen. So for my last example, Muslim and Arab applicants are less likely to receive a job callback after submitting a resume, are also less likely to receive a hiring recommendation, are also less likely to receive lower salary recommendations, are rated as less suitable for positions, and are also met with forms of interpersonal discrimination such as reduced conversational engagement and increased social distance while inquiring about a job. My first reason is that people need to care about this issue because wearing a hijab does not mean that a woman can't do her job. The reason a woman wears a hijab is because of their religion, which has nothing to do with their work ethic. My second reason is that resume bias is something that happens because they feel like a person with a Muslim name can't do the same type of quality work as a person with a white name. There are a lot of people with Muslim names who have been really successful in the business world or the entertainment world, such as Muhammad Ali, Dr. Oz, Farid Zakari, or Shad Khan, the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars football team. The third reason is why applicants, managers, people should care about this issue and or take it seriously. At the end of the day, everyone, no matter what their race, religion, or name is, should get a fair chance to get a job like everyone else. Just because a person is Muslim should not face resume bias, or even get treated unfairly when they are hired. So my first cause is Islamophobia. This problem started after the 9/11 events, and after this event, there has been a surge of bias and discrimination against Muslims and Arabs. People are not hiring Muslims because they believe they all have something to do with 9/11, which is obviously not true. The second cause is having a misconception about a person based on their clothing or looks. There are a lot of people who interview Muslim candidates and they see that the men have a beard and the women are wearing a hijab. The people who are conducting the interviews think that they can't get the job done or they might be Muslim extremists. The last cause is the lack of social awareness. A lot of older people are not hiring Muslims because those people growing up did not deal with a lot of Muslim people growing up. They have a negative view of Muslims because they don't know much about them or how they work. My first solution to this issue is to fix this issue would be to do blind recruitment, which means it will remove bias from your hiring process. What this process does is that it removes all identification details from a person's resume. So for example, it removes ethnic background, names, gender, personal interest, and many more. This strategy would be effective because now all candidates are equal and the people hiring won't know who each person is or what ethnic background they are affiliated with. Another solution that can be done is to reduce resume and hiring biases by training their employees on bias. Most people are biased and they don't even know that they are. That is why this strategy can help train people and encourage employees to challenge their assumptions. This training can be done by hiring a consultant to conduct the training or use online resources like Google's unconscious bias training. The third solution is that a new thing some companies are doing to solve this issue is that they are using AI to hire applicants instead of using real life people. This is a great solution to this problem because using AI can avoid biases, assumptions, and mental fatigue that humans are used to. AI can ignore demographic information, people's race, religion, gender, and age. The thing that AI focuses on is hiring the best candidate for the job. Since we have AI now, we might as well use it today to make sure that all candidates have the same chance of getting hired. That concludes my presentation. Hope you guys enjoyed and thank you.